Hey guys, David here. So as I stated at the end of my last video, this video is going to be about one of my new favorite guilty fishing pleasures. It's going for wild goldfish. I know it sounds crazy. My son has caught a couple of wild goldfish that are like, one was over 2 pounds. It was ridiculous. I'll see if I can put a picture in there of it. It's bright, this beautiful deep red color. I've never seen one like it. Let me show you the setup we're using. So I have, oh yeah, we're gonna go to a hotel for a night and just sort of jump around and fish. So just waiting for our parking to be free down at the Cape. So here we go. So I'm just using this little Daiwa QZ 750. You don't have to use the same stuff I'm using, obviously. I'm just showing you because I think it's pretty sweet. So yeah, a little tiny QZ 750. It's made by Daiwa. I just have this 2-pound test on there. When I'm casting, I can barely feel it. It's really light. And then little Pflueger President rod. I think this is like a 4. Let me look. Let me see, 4'8". So nice little rod. So for the business end of the line, so here's what I've been doing. It works really well. So the 2-pound, you can't even see that, it's like thread. 2-pound main line. Have a little size 8 swivel. And really the only reason why I use that is because I need a little bit of weight to cast little tiny pieces of corn or worms or bread to get it to the bottom, and then it gives a little bit of tension for the fish to hook themselves and takes the slack out of the line if the bait's really light or it's windy and that type of thing. So yeah, a little size 8 snap swivel or size 8 swivel. Then I have this tungsten putty. I love this stuff. So this is used in carp fishing, but even though there's only a little blob on here, this is probably an 1/8 of an ounce, about an 1/8 ounce right there. So it's pretty good. And let's see, another little section of 2-pound test. About little tiny size, probably 4 inches. And then I have a size, I believe this is a size 10 Gamakatsu octopus hook, and that is it. These things are sharp, they're no joke. So that is really it. You don't have to do this rig for a goldfish. This is just, I'm trying to get past the sunfish a little bit quicker, because as the bread, the corn, whatever bait you're using goes to the bottom, if it's not getting down there quickly, the sunfish are grabbing it. So yeah, and then this just gives a little bit of tension on the line so I can feel the bites a little bit better as well. But yeah, if you want to keep it even simpler, you can just throw a split shot on there, provided your line's not too destroyed previous to putting that on. Yeah, just split shots and then little tiny hook. Or you can just do little tiny hook and little piece of bread, piece of corn. I just like this because I have this stuff laying around, so why not? And it works. So, and it makes it easier. I have the same setup on my son's little fiberglass rod. Can't be fiberglass, I love it. Just the feel of it, and it's just fun fishing. It's nostalgic. But yeah, that's really it. Don't need to get too crazy. You can imagine this carp where these goldfish are, so I imagine you can size this up a little bit with like a size 8, size 6 hook and use little tiny bits of corn and probably work just fine. So, alrighty guys, let's get to gold fishing. Hey guys, David here. So we made it to the goldfish spot. So I'm just using that little rig I showed you. And then actually I'm going to cut this down a little bit. Yeah, so using a smaller piece of corn might help. And that's it. Now he threw some chum out there already, just method mix from carp fishing, so that's really it. You got him? Oh, he's got a whale.
Nope, it's a catfish.
It's a catfish? Oh. Let me see. Little bullhead. Oh, he's not a bad size.
Ah.
You saw the hook?
He sat there.
All kinds of stuff in here. So these goldfish are obviously not native. They're not supposed to be in here, so we are allowed to fish for them. So these goldfish are they're in here because people were letting them go. They buy them for their fish tanks at home and then decided they didn't want them any. Oh, that's a goldfish. That's a nice one right there. I only have 2 pound tests, so I can't really. Yeah, these things are chunky. Yeah, these are not baby carp or anything. They don't have the whiskers on the side, but these are very, very stout fish. Thomas, I caught one.
You got one?
Yeah. See? Goldfish. Now these corns we got I got frozen corn this time as opposed to canned. And these are really soft. I'm not doing this next time. Alright, let's see. I'm just chucking this out there. Not very far, just where I threw the chum and let it sit on the bottom. And that's it. Sit and wait. There's one. That was a goldfish.
And the orange one comes with
Yeah, so, yeah, goldfish wise, but as far as colors, there's orange. We saw orange and black. Brown. Brown is the color we just got. It's really fun to go bring your kids out and do this, and I sort of think it's fun too, not gonna lie. Yeah, there's a little goldfish feeding right there. See all the bubbles coming up? Thomas, look, there's a nice one right in front of me. See if he eats my corn. Got him.
Oh, he's orange?
No. Oh, orange or brown? Brown. Come here, fish. You got one? Oh, that's a big one right there. Oh, that's probably the one that I saw. Be careful, don't snap that line off. Can we see him, Thomas? Oh, that's a chunky one.
It's really chunky.
That's a big one. Lift him up, Thomas.
Yeah.
Get all the seasoning on him. Yeah, that's a nice one right there. You need help, Thomas? Or you good?
I'm good.
Chuck some more chum out there. That stuff breaks apart at the bottom, so more than enough. Can't even see my line, it's so thin. Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Oh, I missed him. What is that?
Why is it so much more easier to hook these inside their mouth?
I don't know. Just missed one. Where are they jumping, Thomas? Where are they? Oh, I see little bubbles right there. Let's see. Ooh, that's a nice one. Nice little goldie. If he doesn't snap my hook off.
Ooh.
Come here, fish. Yeah, these things are very stout little fish.
Yeah.
There he is. just hooked up to one. Let's see.
Black and orange.
Oh man.
Oh.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Wait, is that?
I don't know. That might be the same one I caught a while ago. Here, hold my rod for a second.
That.
Oh wow. Look at this thing. That's crazy. Look at the size of that thing.
It has white on it.
So take a look at this. Beautiful goldfish. He's been hooked a couple times. Yeah, really nice.
Is that the same one?
I think it might be.
That looks like the same
It
one.
might be.
Oh, we got the orange one.
That's a nice one right there. Chunky monkey. These are a robust little fish. Bloop.
Oh.
Boink.
Why are they all biting?
Ow. They're a little bit farther out. Wow. Got my corn back.
Right there.
Doink. Ooh, this one has long fins. See him? Got him in the roof of the mouth.
That other one that I got, that was like, it was black sort of.
Yeah.
I like that one. He's small. Morning.
Good morning. All right, here we go. Boop.
Some of these just sit there.
Yeah, they're eating all the, like I said, they're eating all the stuff I'm throwing in the water, so they're not moving around too much. Speaking of, I gotta throw some more. Ooh. Ooh, Thomas, look.
Sit.
Oh, yellow one. Hey, get him in the corner. Oh man, he's pretty. Oh, he's gorgeous. All right, let me take the hook out. Okay, that's where we saw the orange ones last time. Wow, wow, these things are strong. Whew. Yeah, these fish aren't too put off by the commotion of catching their other goldfish friends, so it's a good thing. We'll make it work. Oh, I got it. Stink water on my legs. Yeah, he's got oatmeal in his mouth, Thomas.
Eating your oatmeal.
He's eating those Quaker oats. There you go. Right there.
That one had oatmeal in it. Ooh.
I just guessed. I just lifted it and he was there. Oh, this one. See a spot of orange on there. Little tiny spot. Yeah, these fish are healthy though. They've been eating good. Yeah, right over there. Ooh, that's a nice one. Yeah, that's actually a good size one. Oh, is he oh, he's all brown. Okay, I thought he was colored. Oh no, he has orange speckles on him. That's a big one, Thomas.
Yeah. Ah, you got it in your mouth?
Yeah. Mm.
Gross.
Oh, what in my eyes? Strong little man. Yeah, it's a bigger goldfish in there. He's probably like 1.5 to 2 pounds, so very cool. I gotta wipe off my GoPro now. Oh, that's nasty.
It was like black and it had this huge
It had long fins.
tail, and he was only like this big.
Oh, I got one. Oh, Penny, look!
Look, shishi.
Goldfish.
I walked into it.
They're pretty. There's a lot of them over here.
Yeah. The penny size.
Yeah.
Oh. It's time you get a small one.
Ooh.
It's time you get one that
Penny, you want to try and catch one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna let him go. See, look at it.
They're so slimy.
Yeah, they're very slimy. Touch. All right. You want to try and catch one?
Splash.
All right. Let me see. Oh, hold on. There's one right there. He's on my corn right now.
It's because I'm too distracted.
Not too.
I scare the fish off. They put that
Oh, there he goes. There he goes.
distraction.
Oh,
Penny, here.
honey, go over there. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I'm gonna help Thomas. There's a goldfish on there. Hey, don't rip him up like that, cause. Yeah, he is. What's up, Penny?
Look!
You could walk her down a little bit.
Oh,
There, let's see.
There he is. Ready? Bring him up.
catch.
Thomas, he snapped your hook. You could use my rod if you want.
Let him go.
I have a lot.
You could use my rod if you want him done.
Okay. Penny's first fish.
Ah.
She's going touch, touch. Right. Oh, thanks, Tommy.
Alright guys, so we just wrapped up the goldfish fishing trip. So I actually drove all the way down to Connecticut to catch those, just because my son likes catching goldfish. That's how much I love him. Say, Dad loves you. Yeah, that's what I thought. There are quite a few ponds up near Boston that do have them. And I think there are some center of Massachusetts. There's quite a few ponds in Rhode Island that have them. So you just have to do your research and find them. Google reviews. Like if sometimes I bump into them by accident, like when I'm looking for a spot to fish, under reviews I'll put reviews that are tagged with fishing, and then you'd be surprised what you see in there. These aren't people putting them into fishing reports or that type of thing. They just throw it in there, and if you're lucky enough, you might find some gold. Might be some, not just goldfish, but like anything else that might be of interest, like carp. I've been using Google reviews a lot. I know it sounds silly, but especially the larger parks like Roger Williams Park, the zoo park, there's carp in there. Blackstone, pretty much any of the surrounding ponds that surround a river that are really close to a river when it floods, where the carp or goldfish can go into those areas, it's a good place to start. But for goldfish, we did really good today. We caught some good old brown goldfish. We caught brown goldfish with, I think they're called the veil tails, the longer tails. I caught an orange and brown common goldfish. Do we get any other weird color ones? I think that was really it. No solid orange or dark orange ones today, but yeah, we had fun. You don't have to get too complicated with fishing for these things. Find a pond. I recommend using bits of sweet corn. If you can, use the canned stuff. I found out the bagged frozen stuff isn't good. Thaws out and it's sort of mushy, but it still works. Size 10 hooks or smaller, preferably sharper hooks, because like if you get those little all-purpose bait hooks, they're not that sharp. But I've tried them before. These Gamakatsu hooks definitely work a little bit better, and they're only $4 for like 10 hooks or something like that. So yeah, a little weight at the end or a split shot or whatever you might have, a little bit in front of the hook will help keep your bait on the bottom to help the goldfish find it, because as soon as I lost the tungsten putty off my swivel, I started getting sunfish and they're swallowing the hooks and stuff. So get your bait down to the bottom quick. It definitely helps. If there's no sunfish, then you're good. You don't have to worry about that. But yeah, had a good day. And I can definitely say that was my last trip to Connecticut, sadly. Yeah, until it warms back up again in next late spring, May, June of next year. So the albies are here. So next week I should be going. It's a little windy right now to get out in the kayak, so I'm gonna wait till it calms down a little bit and we'll get out there. So I heard there's Spanish mackerel, bonito are out there, false albacore, and you know the good old bluefish. What else is out? Bluefish, stripers, chub mackerel, bullet mackerel. So there's all kinds of stuff around. So all right guys, I hope you liked that video. Don't get too complicated with the goldfish fishing. It's not brain surgery. Throw a hook out there with some line, corn, call it a day. And if you want to get fancy and have fun. So all right guys, thank you.